We're going to dive into something that is an absolute game changer for business growth. I'm talking about the automated ecosystem. Specifically, we're looking at 5 essential AI workflows: lead generation, customer support, content creation, email automation, and reporting and analytics. These are the tools that take those mind-numbing, time-consuming, repetitive tasks and turn them into a totally seamless, well-oiled machine. So if you've ever felt like, there just aren't enough hours in the day to handle the endless administrative grind while actually trying to grow your enterprise, well, today we're mapping out exactly how modern AI tools are completely shifting that reality.
I want you to ask yourself, what if your business literally never slept? Seriously, picture that for a second. Imagine waking up in the morning, pouring your coffee, and realizing that while you were asleep, customer inquiries were already answered, brand new leads were captured, marketing drafts were just magically generated, and performance reports were sitting right there, compiled perfectly. And all of this happened without a single manual click from you or your team. The source material we're digging into today shows us that this absolutely is not science fiction. This is the very real, practical power of AI automation that businesses are using right now.
Section 1. The automated business ecosystem.
So to get to that point, we've got to step away from isolated, purely manual tasks. The overall impact of building an interconnected, automated ecosystem is massive. In fact, the data shows that implementing these specific workflows can reclaim over 20 hours per week. Think about that for a second. 20+ hours, that is literally half a work week just handed right back to you. It drastically reduces operational costs for sure, but more importantly, it redirects human energy. It takes your team off the heavy lifting and points them back toward high-level strategy, real relationship building, and true sustainable growth.
Moving on to Section 2, capturing and supporting customers.
Okay, let's dive right into this first critical workflow pair, which really is the lifeblood of any growing enterprise. Traditionally, we've spent hours manually reviewing and responding to inquiries. And let's be honest, if a customer has an issue, making them wait hours, or worse, days, just leads to totally lost opportunities and some really intense frustration. But the AI-powered alternative? It completely flips the script. It gives you instant, 24/7 resolution. The AI tracks the requests, answers those repetitive, common questions, and seamlessly routes the complex stuff straight to a human.
Let's walk through how this fluid lead generation flow actually looks in practice. Say a new customer submits a form on your website. Boom. Instantly, the AI processes that information. It analyzes and qualifies the lead based on your exact, preset criteria. And the result? A highly personalized email hits that prospect's inbox immediately, and your sales team gets a ping notifying them it's time to step in. There's zero manual data entry, no delay at all, just a beautifully frictionless handoff.
What's incredible here is that this always-on ecosystem doesn't just relieve your team's workload, it fundamentally elevates the entire customer experience. Getting faster responses leads directly to vastly better lead management, which then spikes your conversion opportunities and creates incredibly happy clients. You're essentially catching people at the exact second they show interest, and honestly, that is incredibly powerful for growth.
Section 3. Scaling your content production. Now let's tackle a pressure that almost every business feels constantly: scaling your marketing. Creating consistent content is notoriously challenging, but AI, it's become this endlessly versatile creative engine. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I mean. It's not just a one-trick pony. The AI can brainstorm blog ideas, it can draft out your social media posts, structure your email campaigns, and even format video scripts. It's essentially your tireless brainstorming partner, basically curing blank page syndrome the second it hits.
But the real magic here is that it allows you to maintain a rock-solid, consistent brand presence while massively accelerating your production. Faster content generation guarantees your marketing efforts stay highly efficient and continuously engaging, but without ever sacrificing your brand's unique voice. It just makes the whole marketing machine run smoother, faster, and smarter.
Next up, Section 4. Mastering email and communication.
So, moving our focus inward to internal operations, let's talk about the ultimate universal drain on productivity: your chaotic inbox. If you're spending hours every single week just fighting through endless emails, well, AI can step in as your invisible, highly organized assistant quietly working in the background. It categorizes those incoming emails so you only see what's actually urgent. It drafts intelligent responses, it sends out timely follow-ups so no lead ever goes cold, and it even schedules meetings seamlessly by just cross-referencing your calendar.
Ultimately, mastering inbox automation boils down to this fantastic quote from our sources: time savings combined with better customer engagement. I know it might sound kind of counterintuitive that automating your communication actually makes you more engaging, but it really does. When the AI is handling all that robotics, sorting, and drafting, you suddenly have the mental bandwidth to jump in and add a warm, genuine human touch exactly where it matters most.
This brings us to Section 5, Data-Driven Decision-Making.
As we know, real growth requires sharp, strategic intelligence. And here is how that reporting and analytics workflow evolves over time. Instead of you scrambling at the very end of the month to compile a bunch of numbers, the system collects the data automatically on a daily basis. By the end of the week, it generates these super easy-to-read summaries. Monthly, it identifies larger, hidden trends. And then quarterly, it delivers deep, crystal-clear insights. It's automatically aggregating everything to reveal the patterns you'd probably miss in a giant sea of raw numbers.
Honestly, abandoning those old manual spreadsheets for instant, highly accurate intelligence is a total game changer. It empowers you, especially as a small business owner, to make much faster, much more confident decisions. It completely eliminates those pesky human data entry errors, and it leads to significantly sharper long-term planning.
Finally, Section 6, Building Your AI Future. So how do we actually bring all of this together? Lead generation, support, content creation, email automation, reporting. The biggest takeaway from our source material today is that these transformative tools are no longer just locked away for massive corporations. You can use these exact technologies right now. But a quick word of advice: be strategic. Don't try to automate the whole shebang overnight. Start with one single foundational workflow. Learn the process, get comfortable, and then gradually stack the next ones to scale up your fully automated business ecosystem efficiently.
I want to leave you with a final, thought-provoking challenge. Out of all the things we covered today, which workflow will transform your business tomorrow? Is it going to be capturing leads while you sleep, finally organizing that chaotic inbox, or maybe getting instant, crystal-clear data insights? The businesses that step up and embrace these tools today are going to be infinitely better prepared for whatever comes tomorrow. So pick your first automation target and start your evolution.